right, boys, it feels like I have not done a top 10 safety list in forever, but we've been getting an insane amount of cards. We've gotten legends, we've gotten obviously Zero Chill, we've got Monday mix-up safeties coming out. There are so many, and also some cover athletes too I forgot about. So this list had to be updated, but if you guys enjoy top 10s, I do them for every position. I also do gameplays on all the new cards as well, so make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. We are pushing for 40,000 subscribers. We are so close, but other than that, man, let's get right into number 10. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. Starting off at number 10, although he is a little bit outdated, I still do prefer him over a couple of the 92s in the game. We've got some Team Diamonds, obviously. We've obviously got some guys like Jeremy Chin, too. I think Jeremy Chin's the biggest guy right there at number 10 and 11. Some people might be questioning. It's either him or B-Dawk at 10. I don't think they're that far apart, but I do love that Dawkins has amazing stats across the board. He has 90-plus man, which not every card in this list actually has. But the thing with him is, obviously, he is 92 speed. He's one of the slower guys on the list, and he's also one of these shorter guys sitting at 6 foot. So nothing crazy right there, but I do love the power. I do love the zone. I do love the man coverage. The speed is okay. And also, he does get an all Madden bucket. Although they're not discounted, he does get deep out zone, so if you need it, which is nice, one of the best abilities in the game. I think B-Dawk is always one of the guys that plays really good in Madden. He's a guy that you could play in the box as a blitzer up top. He's a hybrid guy, man. I love how B-Dawk plays. Just wish the card was a little bit, for the price you had to pay to have him in the beginning, I wish he had a little bit more longevity out there. Moving over to number 9, we actually got Merton Hanks. This is a guy that I think a lot of people have not talked about or even had on their field. I never see him out there. Obviously, Team Diamonds are expensive, and this is one of the more expensive ones, but this card is really, really good, especially up top. See, the thing with B-Dawk, I kind of value that guy as like an all-around player. Merton Hanks is an up top free safety regardless. That's where you're going to play him, right? 92 speed, so the same speed. He is 6'2", so you are gaining a little bit of height right there. The thing I love about him, though, is that he has 93 play rec, 90 pursuit, and 94 zone, and the man is still feasible at 88, so you can still, you're fine with it. I do love the play rec and pursuit, while also getting deep out zone too, so you can run that. He fits right into the meta. He gets that with his zone coverage. I think Merton Hanks, if you want a guy that's just going to sit up top and lock it down in zone, this is the guy you want on your team. And I know the hit power is questionable. You're playing him up top regardless. Even when it gets to your third level, you're not going for hit sticks. This is a rip Madden anyways. Everyone's spamming RB for strip fumbles. Merton Hanks is fine, man. He's great up there. Now at number 8, we have Brian Branchen, and when I was making this list, I completely forgot about this card, and I had to go back in and re-record this video because I forgot about Brian Branch, and I felt so guilty. This card is a dog in the game. I think he plays, doesn't he play corner in real life? I'm not 100% sure. I think he plays everywhere in real life. I don't know. You get Lions fans are going to have to let me know. But 93 speed on him. Obviously, we're getting a little bit of a kick up right there. He has 92 excel. The pursuit on him is really good at 92. The man coverage above 92 as well. The hit power is good. The zone's good. He is a little bit on like the average height side at 6 foot. The one thing I will say that doesn't make him a better card and higher up on the list, despite great stats and good speed, is that he doesn't really get any good ability. He doesn't get zone KO. I don't even think he gets this flat zone KO out there. Does he? Yeah, he doesn't get flat zone. He really gets none of the zone KOs. I know zone KOs are by far the best right now in the game, so that is a little tough. I think he just gets the man ones, right? It is tough out there, but at the end of the day, if you're a guy you are looking for to fill a role, or even as a blitzer, a hybrid guy, maybe a slot, I think Brian Branch is a dog, man. This card will play. At number 7, we have another Niners safety. So the Niners theme team got 2 top 10 safeties. They are cooking up there. Jimmy Ward, one of the most underrated cards in the game. Look at those stats. I think you can even argue him a little bit higher. I will say he is the shortest guy we have shown yet. I don't think height is the biggest deal in the world because how good KOs are this year, and also just getting and sticking to the ball, and also eggs aren't as OP as they were in past Madden. So Jimmy Ward at 5'11", it's not going to throw him down too far in the list. He's a good card. I do think this top 7 feels a little bit ahead of the other cards, but Jimmy Ward sitting at 93 speed, 90 zone, 91 pursuit, 90 player. Everything's above 90 basically on this card. 89 tackling, still really good as well. He also does get KOs. I don't think he has anything discounted though. Yeah, he doesn't have anything discounted, I believe. And also, I know it says, I believe when I looked on the website, when I looked on mutt.gg, it said he had deep out zone KO. So I'm not 100% sure if he gets it. He is a run support, but I do think Jimmy Ward is a card. He's just basically, I think like him and Brian Branch are almost the same card. I do think strong safety holds a little bit more weight on my list though, because how weak it is compared to the free as well. So yeah, we'll throw him here. Now at number 6, we have this guy. And statistically, obviously, we all know Darren Woodson statistically is one of the worst cards right now in the meta that everybody is using. This card is terrible on paper. Look at him, 91 speed. Oh, terrible, right? The zone is not even above 90 without a boost. The man is at an 87. His hit power is not above 90. I mean, 6'1" is good. The one thing with Darren Woodson, though, is He is free, which is cool, but he also gets one of the best abilities in the game. I downgraded mine earlier. He does get deep zone KO. And as you guys know, this is deep out zone KO and deep in KO for 3 AP. It is the best ability probably in the game, probably the best ability on defense. I'm hoping we get that on better safeties all around. It's just so hard to rank him any higher than this because how bad the card truly is. It's such a like a love-hate with him, man. Like, they really put a, like, I don't know, man. I just can't wait for this ability to be on better cards because I need this card off my field. I just need it. I need it. He's not that good, but he's great at the same time. You get what I'm saying here? Terrible card, best ability. Yeah, it's kind of how it is. So I kind of put him in the middle of the list. So now moving into our top 5, we got our guy, Sean Taylor, the fan favorite in Madden. We all love Sean T, and he's actually not expensive. 250K for a prime Sean Taylor card, a top 5 safety in the game. We absolutely love to see right now. Very cheap, honestly. He's usually an expensive guy, but looking at him, he has 94 zone, 95 hit power. The pursuit is a little bit low for a guy that you would know as like a hit guy, so I kind of have noticed Sean Taylor's really an up-top guy. He's basically kind of like how we valued Merton Hanks. Although he has good hit power, he does get 1 AP pick artist. I do think you still want to play him up top. Also, if you run hybrid, I don't know if that man coverage is going to fit for your scheme. I don't know what it is. It seems like every other card in this game, despite being like Troy Palalo or like anybody that has been like a guy that sucked in man and past Maddens, Sean Taylor's the only one that sucks in man this year. He's the only one that gets just killed right there. 60. I think his last card had 55 as well. So either he's a user or an up top zone guy the entire game. I don't think you should be using a 1 AP pick artist. I'd probably just put it up top and use your 0 AP lurk artist. But Sean Taylor's a good card regardless. 6'2", good hit power, great zone, good speed. He's a dog. Now we go to number 4 in Keenan Allen, man. This card just came out, obviously, yesterday? I got to use him all day today, and also I did play again off stream on Monday, so I've got a lot of games with Keenan Allen. I will say this dude is one of the better guards I've used on defense. He turns like crazy when he snaps on zones. He does have 90 play rec. That might be a big thing with it. He has 93 man, 93 zone coverage. The hit power, I think you're going to be playing him up top or at corner regardless, so Keenan Allen's fine there. But 93 excel, 93 speed, 6'2" as well. The one thing I love about him, though, he does get every KO you need. So if you run deep route, that's good if you run man coverage. He does get deep out zone if you need that normally. But the one thing that's good with him is that he does get unstoppable deep out zone KO. And I wasn't really the biggest fan of that, right? But I will say, it says you have to force 3 incompletions to turn it on for the entire game. You get 1 interception, and Keenan Allen has it on the entire game, and you have a free deep out zone for the rest of that entire match. Keenan Allen's valuable. I think I would take that over Sean T, just a little bit of hit power, whatnot. I also think he fits in the game perfectly. You could turn him into a man. You could turn him into zone. You can play him at corner, anywhere, even maybe if a user if you really wanted to. This card's a dog, man. It's cool to see good, different, new out-of-position cards. Not the same ones you get every single year, right? Keenan's a dog. And now at number 3, this is the only way I could show him for you guys. We do got Mike Evans. I have to show you him in our team. This is the Zero Chill theme team and also the strat card. So he looks insane, but 93 base speed on a free. These MCS cards, by the way, they have been juicing them. They got to continue to let these pro players make these cards. The pro player made him, Tariq Woolen, the Isaiah Palao. These cards are ridiculous. 93 speed, 6'5" Mike Evans, who comes with 90 zone, 94 man coverage. He also has 90 play rec base, and then he gets 1 AP pick artist. I think it's right here, right? He gets 1 AP pick artist, which you love to see. He gets the deep out zone if you really wanted it. Mike Evans is a dog. Yeah, hopefully you guys got him. I still feel like I have to include this card in this list, although you can't get him anymore, because I know majority of you guys watching this have him on your team, and you're probably deciding if you want to upgrade or not. Yeah, keep him on your field, dude. This dude is amazing. But at number 2, I got Troy Polamalu, and I will say 1 and 2 I do think are a little bit interchangeable if you want. I still think number 1's ability is so valuable in the game right now, but Troy P, they juiced him, man. 94 man coverage, 95 zone, 94 hit power. The play rec's at 92, the pursuit's at 90, and he's obviously tied for the fastest safety in the game. I know the negative, we all know it. 5'10". I mentioned it earlier. I don't really value height as crazy. I still love tall safeties, right? I still do. But if you're around the ball, you get good abilities. I think Troy P is going to dominate. I will say, I do like the thought of this ability. So as you guys know, he has a built-in X Factor. Although it's an X Factor, it counts as an ability, so it's not lit up. It's actually on the entire game. And you'll read it right there. Higher chance to defeat run blocks. I have a video on this card if you want to check it out. It actually does work. But I do think where you're going to play him at is up top, because it does say disrupt catches. So he has a KO in every spot of the field. It can be in zone or man coverage. But the one thing I will say, it sounds amazing. You're like, oh, why is he not number 1? This card is the best in the game, right? The reason why is because the reason why KOs are so good is because the reaction time it increases. I just started crazy right there. The increased reaction time is a big deal with KOs. You don't get that increased reaction time with this ability. It just knocks out the catches. So they're still going to be out of place at time, but it will save you in some instances. I just don't think I can value it over the number 1 guy's insane discounted ability. Oh, at number 1, Isaiah Pacheco. I feel like I have to have this guy up here. This dude was on every MCS field I watched in the tournament this weekend. He was on all the MCS fields in the top 3 when we were watching for that free Mike Evans. Pacheco is a dog. I think he is the best corner in the game. That's where literally everyone is playing him. That's where I played him when I had him. I sold him because I'm a baby. I don't know. I need my coins. I want this card back so bad because I loved him out there. He is 94 speed, 94 excel. You'll notice the hit power and tackling are a little down. Like I said, you're going to be playing up top at corner regardless, so it doesn't really matter. But he does have 94 play rec, 90 pursuit, 94 man, 95 zone. Same height as Troy P, but you guys know he has the best ability in the game, the most meta ability in the game for 2 AP. I know it's 3 AP on literally everybody. He's the only one with 2. That is a big deal, saving 1 extra AP. So now that means if you have Pacheco on your team, you can afford 2 deep ins and a deep out and another deep out. That's the only way you can afford is if you have Isaiah Pacheco, and that is a big deal in the game. That is a super, super big deal. He's a dog. I think him and Troy P, regardless, number 1 and 2, however you want to put it, I would go Pacheco, just how good that discounted ability is personally. Boys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below which safety is too high, too low. Who would you switch in and out, and who are you rocking on your team below? I love reading all the comments on your guys' squads too, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And also, I hope we get some good Team of the Week gameplays. The Team of the Week's gotten kind of mid lately, so we'll see what we get tomorrow. I'll have those videos out for you guys then. Peace out, boys.